Okay, today is day 13 of our non-traditional instruction days. Getting very, very close, 2 days for spring break, where next week I don't want you to do any work. I will highlight that in a video to check on all you guys later. But let's finish up through day 15, and you need a break. You need to step away from school, you need to step away from work, and you need to enjoy the time off. But the first thing we're going to look at today is an amendment, and it's an article that's added to the Constitution is the term that I would like for you to use. When they passed the Constitution of the United States broke down the three branches of government and the rights of government and what they can do. The people became very scared because they were afraid that the power would be taken away from them and there was nothing to protect them. So to guarantee its ratification or passing, the Constitutional Convention, added the Bill of Rights, which were the first 10 amendments to the Constitution. And we know that these amendments give us a lot of our freedoms, such as Amendment 1 gives us freedom of religion, speech, and press. Amendment 2 is the right to bear arms. Amendment 3 says that you cannot, in peacetime, be asked to quarter or keep soldiers in your home and feed them and take care of them. Article 4 is protection from unreasonable search and seizure. That means that the police can't just come into your home or search your car, search your house, search anything they want without a search warrant. Now, some of you may ask, and how come schools can do that? Schools have to have a reasonable suspicion. If we think that there's something that could harm people or something illegal going on at the school because of loco parentis, which is Latin for in place of parents, we can protect you. The police have to have they have to have reasonable doubt. Okay, so they have to have a search warrant. They have to prove that there's something they think's going on. The Amendment 5 is protection of rights to life, liberty, and property. You can't testify against yourself. If you ever watched a movie or a TV show and they say, I plead the fifth, that means that they're not going to talk about what they're accused of. Or you can't, this has double jeopardy. You can't be put in jail for the same crime twice, or tried for the same crime twice. Now, if you get out of jail and commit it again, that's another offense. Like if you rob a bank, go to jail, get out and rob a bank again, yes, that's the same crime, but it's different offenses. So you can be tried separately for that. Amendment 6, what rights you have, such as a speedy trial, a trial by jury. Amendment 7 is your rights in civil cases. It says here the value and controversy shall not exceed $20. The right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact tried by a jury should be otherwise re-examined. 8 is basically you can't be tortured. It gets rid of cruel and unusual punishment. You can't be kept in jail except for I believe 72 hours without being charged with something. And you don't have to pay excessive bail. Amendment 9 is the enumerated clause, and this is where all rights not mentioned and given to the federal government are given to other local and state governments. And undelegated powers, Amendment 10 is where they have reserved powers given to the people of the states and local governments. A couple others that you had, Jamestown, Virginia. It's seen as a very historic place. It's one of the first colonies in America by the British. You know, of course, the story of Pocahontas comes from this, from Jamestown, how she helped her and her father, the chief, and that group of Native Americans helped the Powhatan Indians, helped them when they were having trouble. And our last one is all the way back from 1215 AD is the Magna Carta. It's also known as the Great Charter. And what it says and its importance is it shows, and King John was forced to sign this, but it shows that everybody is subject to the law. Even the king is subject to the law. He's not above the law, and he can't do what he wants. It also guaranteed rights to the individuals, justice to the individuals, and a right to a fair trial. So it's kind of the forerunner of our Constitution, is why it was grouped into this. So I hope everybody's doing well on day 13. I'll have the video for day 14 up tomorrow, and then day 15 we'll have that video up on Friday, as well as a message just touching base with you. If any of you guys would like to send a message, do a video message, send it to me, send it to the class. Remember, we're going to be respectful and appropriate. Just something to say hi. I'd love for you to do that. So we will talk to you tomorrow.